Once again, down in the pit area here at Lincoln Speedway. The 410s, of course, on the schedule tonight, and we're welcoming back the 358 sprint cars. We're here with our 2020 Rookie of the Year. We got out of the 1900s. I got all mixed up with my years. 2020 Rookie of the Year in the 358 ranks, Justin Foster. Justin, it's been an exciting year and a half for you in a sprint car.
Yeah, definitely. It's been fun. You know, especially last year, getting Rookie of the Year was definitely really neat. It was on my bucket list, and we made it happen. So we're having a good start to the year this year. We got to get this first place here. We got 2 second place in a row, so we're right there knocking on the door. Just got to capitalize here with a win.
I don't know if you realize how close you are in that second place, or how tight that second place thing is. I think you're actually tied for second in the point standings going into tonight's accident.
Yeah, currently it's tied in second. Yeah.
And you actually started on the front row last time we were here with the 358s with the guy you're tied with. So, man, it is so intense.
Yeah, and that's a tough gig. Staring at him now as we talk. Tough guy to start next to, especially in the front row. Start second with him on the pole, and he's the most wins here at Lincoln in this division. And
of course, we're speaking of Jeff Rourke.
Yeah, Jeff Rourke.
The old man, the old guy, and the young guy. Yeah.
So I tried to give him a good run for my money there at the beginning, and once we started to hit rubber, I had to try to wait for him to make a mistake, and he just never made a mistake.
Well, yeah, you're right. Jeff's been around long enough. He doesn't make.
Was not going to make a mistake.
Absolutely. But your race, you're running your own race, and you're doing an outstanding job. I know a lot of heads in the pit area are being turned. Hey, you guys may not think the 410 guys are watching, and but there's a lot of talk about the youngsters in this 358 division coming up through the ranks, and I think everybody feels confident that the sport's in good hands in the years to come, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, and that's good to hear too. That's our ultimate goal, is to go 410. Get a few years with the 358 stuff under our belt, and eventually work our way into 410 stuff, and see what we can do. Get the right sponsors on board.
I know a lot of everybody talks about it, how at the end of the night, of course, you guys are normally running your feature, the final event of the evening. The track's used up, it's dirt track racing, and that's part of it. You see it, it's not just at Lincoln, it's every dirt track in the world. How difficult is that for you to be, how do I say this, cautious, aggressive, and all at the same time? Because when it gets rubbered up, you've got to stay in that rubber, or you're going to be the one making the mistake, and somebody's going to go past you.
Yeah, and especially a track like this, everything happens so quick. Everything's so tight. One small mistake here is amplified. Where at some of the bigger tracks, you can kind of make a small mistake and you can build back real quick. You make a small mistake here, and it can take 3-4 laps here, and 3-4 laps here is
it's a long time.
Yeah, and it's so quick.
A lot of things happen in 3 or 4
I mean, you can be second one lap and 8th the next lap. All because of one bobble in it.
Exactly.
It makes it tough, and I think it really builds a racer here, with everything being so tight, so close.
They're always racing with someone, whether it's a position or it's race traffic, whatever the case may be.
You never stop.
Right. So it's really a great experience, a great learning. It's a great lesson for you to learn, but I guess that learning curve sometimes can be frustrating. Disappointing. But then there's those nights where, hey, I was just what do we have to do next week?
Yeah, it's, especially the last 2 weeks being second, that's every night in the shop we've been like, what do we got to do to get that little bit extra here? And, pill draw is huge. We came in the night and not have a good pill draw, so we'll have to make our way in, but we'll be all right. So we got a good car underneath this.
You've got your dad behind you.
Yep.
Now, your dad's not only your father, he's also a former racer. How do you guys interact? Does he tell you what he's thinking? Do you go to him for advice? How do you handle that?
Yeah, it's tough because he's been out there. He's won races, so
you can't BS him.
Yeah, exactly. I can come in and say this, and this, and he's like, no, you need to do this, and this. So it makes it tough, but at the end of the day, he's helping me, so and trying to make me better. He gives me the best of everything that I can possibly ask for, and then some. There's times I'm like, hey, slow it down, and just keep getting, and we keep trying, and never afraid to try anything. So, he's been a great guy to try to teach me and build as we build everything in this division.
You mentioned always trying things, not stopping, not giving up, not getting stagnant, and that's so important in this sport because everybody else is trying just as hard as you, and if you get stagnant at all, you're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. Prime example, we finished second 2 weeks in a row here, and after the last race here, we went home and tore the whole car apart. We're like, we see if we can figure something out here and just try to get that little bit more here. And we took all my notes that I could tell the guys and tried to pair it up with what they're seeing, and try some stuff here tonight and see if we can just be a little bit better.
That first, second place finish you had to be exciting. Your best finish at that point in your career. All of a sudden, second's not good enough. So when you repeat a second place finish, we did that before. Now we can go one notch better.
Exactly. Kind of open a little fire under us.
Right.
We've been good. We've had the car nights, and sometimes I just made stupid mistakes. Being young, trying to do things, trying to zing the top and make a bunch of junk when I should have been trying the bottom. And, you got to learn from some things and move forward.
Absolutely, it's a learning experience. I say every night, but I guess it can be a learning experience every lap.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially when you're following a guy like Jeff Ward. When you watch a guy like that, you mentioned it. Jeff's the all-time winningest 358 driver here. Very competitive, very successful. Are you watching what he's doing at the same time trying to figure out what your car needs?
Yeah. I mean, even down, I think we had, if I can remember, I think we had 3 restarts. And I was trying to even figure out where he was taking off on restarts. So if I could try to get a lurch on a restart to try to come down the straight right on his bumper and try to get underneath my corner entry, it was good. I mean, I could stick a nose down and he would shut the door, and it was bottom track racing. And once we really could make things happen, but it is what it is.
Well, hey, 2 seconds back to back here at Lincoln, something to be very proud of. I know it's no longer any good.
You need one spot better.
That's right. You need that one spot better. Tonight could be today. Well, it is indeed. You're right there in the middle of the battle for the point championship, and we wish you the best with that. And then congratulate you on the Rookie of the Year honor. Certainly well deserved. And tonight could be that night. And who knows? We'll be talking to you later, a little bit later.
I'd be very happy with that.
Well, I'd be happy as well. It'd be good to see you and your guys down there celebrating. And again, great job. Keep up the good work, and we look forward to seeing you throughout the season. Is there any plans for moving into a 410, or is that just down the road, something in the back of your mind?
We talk about it every week.
Okay.
It's definitely a big goal for us. But 410 motors are very expensive, and you can't really do it with one.
Right.
This winter, we really talked about making the move to it, but we can afford one, but you really can't do it with one.
Right.
You need two.
You need that spare.
Two.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, to do it right, we want to do it right, and maybe this year our goal is to maybe get one, maybe do some practicing, and then maybe next year get another, and then maybe the following season do it one.
Well, you talk about doing it right. I think so far you're doing everything right. One more spot's all you need. Hey, getting in that top 10 was exciting. Getting that first top 5 was exciting. Getting that second place just wasn't quite as exciting as you thought it would be, I guess. But that's great. You have those goals. You have that desire. We certainly wish you the best.
Hey, thank you.
Congratulations on a good season so far, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
All right, Justin Foster, one of the many 358 drivers that certainly have the sprint car world looking at them, watching them, and knowing that the future of sprint car racing is in good hands.